Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I Am Patience. And in today's video, we'll be discussing building an affordable and simple hair care routine. Now, if you have been on this channel, you would know that I believe in simple hair care routines and not spending too much on your hair, because there's so many things in life, and now that things are expensive, inflation, I mean, what can we say rather than it is important to save money where we can. So I'm just gonna go through this list, but remember before that to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell. But let's get straight into it. We're gonna be talking affordable hair care and a simple hair care routine. It's important that going into this, you start with simple and affordable hair care. So if you're starting just your natural hair routine, don't go out and just buy everything off the shelf. You're buying not just shampoo, conditioners, deep conditioners, pre-poo, twist cream, curling cream, mousse, hair bands, hair clips, everything that you can think of, all the hair masks, all the detox masks. You're just buying everything. Don't do that. Instead, when you think about what it takes to grow your hair, make sure you make a plan about it. I have a whole video on basic hair care routine, and it will go more into that. So we're looking at a shampoo, a conditioner, or a pre-poo if you're into pre-pooing. I am into pre-pooing. Also a deep conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and hair oil. And that should be no more than $50 for good products. So a lot of my shampoo, I have a 30+ ounce shampoo and it's like $8. My deep conditioner is 16 ounces for about $7 or $8. It's around the same range. My leave-in conditioner is probably the most expensive, ranging from $15 to $20 depending on the size. So I use the Shea Moisture. I do have a whole video on my natural hair journey, so check that one out as well. And we'll go into all of the products that I use. But none of my products are above $20. I don't use expensive products, and my hair has thrived over the last 5 years. So don't think you need to go buy a $50 hair mask to use just so your hair grows, or buying $100 hair serums, or all of these oils that come in like 1 ounce and it's like $25 a piece. You may not need all of those. So make sure that you evaluate the products and find good alternatives that are affordable on the market. Even though things are expensive today, there's still good options out there. So next is after your basic hair care products, you want to add in slowly products that would help you to do your go-to hairstyles, or even just make your hair care routines easier. So I'm talking about maybe adding in mousse if you do mini braids and you want to make sure you keep the frizz down. You may want to add in gel if you're doing a wash and go. Maybe a twist cream if you do need it, if you do a lot of twists. And also hair masks and accessories if you want to. Don't go and buy all of this at once. I really want to emphasize that, because you don't know where your journey is going. And if you watch my video on my hair care journey, you would know that year after year, I put in some products, I take some out, I keep what works for me, I just switch and try new things. So you don't want to get stuck with all these products that you are not using and become a product junkie, wasting money and products because you didn't slow down. So it's important that it's not like a fast race, like your hair grows half an inch a month, approximately 6 inches a year. So even if you feel like you're not optimizing it, it's a month-to-month thing. So take it slow and work with yourself and find out which ones work best for you. The next thing is to use these products to create a simple, affordable, because we already talked about price, and sustainable hair care routine. It is very important to have a hair care routine. Have you ever heard the saying of like, if you don't plan, you plan to fail? That's kind of the thing. You want to have a plan for a lot of things in your life, but includes your hair as well. So making sure that you have a hair care routine. Designate days that you want to wash your hair. It could be every week, every other week, once a month. I mean, do what works best for you. I personally like to wash my hair at least 1 to 2 weeks, no much longer than that. So that's what works for me, but you find out what works best for you. And ensuring that in this routine, what are you doing? So maybe you're shampooing your hair. Maybe you do a pre-poo before that. Shampoo, condition, or deep condition, or hair mask. Figure out what works best for you, but making sure that it is sustainable. Don't make it overcomplicated to the part that you are dreading wash day, or you keep pushing it back, rushing through it because it's so complicated. It's like a 10-step process. That is way too much. Make sure that it is simple, it is replicable, and you can almost like do it till you sleep. I mean, not literally, but it doesn't take all day long. And some stuff that I do are as follows. So like I said, I wash my hair every 1 to 2 weeks. I also section my hair whenever I'm working with my hair. I hardly ever work with my hair in this full on glory. It is full on volume. What I do is that when it's stretched out, I always section my hair to wash it. I section my hair to detangle, to pre-poo. Even when I'm putting it into mini braid, I'm always working in sections, because on its own, it looks like it's a lot, and it is a lot. However, if you section it into a more manageable part, it makes it simpler, less stressful, and you get through it quicker. You don't need all day just to do your hair and to style it. Find a way to optimize it to make sure it's not time consuming. It is simple, replicable, and affordable. The next thing is protective styling could definitely save you money and time as well. So I like to do mini braids. They're my go-to protective styles. Sometimes I also do mini twists. My mini braids, they last about 4 weeks, and I don't do them the tiniest, so I'm not spending like 10 hours putting them in. Maybe the most now I'm able to do it within like 3 to 5 hours, depending on certain factors and how big or small I do them. And I love it. I love it, the fact that I'm able to do that. I wash it in between, and it's so simple. So on the days that I wake up with my mini braids, I just get up, take off my bonnet, and that's it. My hair is done and ready to go. How much simpler does it happen, right? And I make sure that I keep them in, not just do it for 1 week, take it out, do it for 1 week. 4 weeks is standard. Sometimes a little less if I have something to do or go to. So there's always those factors. However, protecting them over a longer period of time definitely will save you time and money. And you don't have to go to the salon to do it. You can learn to do them yourself. But even if you do go to the salon, you can get like box braids or twist and mini braids as well. There's so many different protective hairstyles that you can find that would help your hair thrive. They don't cost too much money. But also remember that those protective styles are not too tight, they're not uncomfortable, and that you can keep them in for the amount of time that you expect to do so. Always try to do them yourself. I think it's really good when you're able to do that yourself, because then you're on your own time and you don't have to spend too much money on it, and you can do it over and over again. If I had to go to the salon every time I got my mini braids in, it will not only be a lot of money, because I get overcharged for hair length and thickness, but then I have to make time to go, and then I'll be going like at least once every other month. That seems to be a lot and not always sustainable for the cost and the time. Which move on to my next step, to do your own protective styling, because it is important that you learn to do your own hair. Just learn to do your own hair, and it will save you so much money. It will save you some headaches. I've seen people have some terrible experiences at the hair salon. I've had some not so great experiences as well, including but not limited to negative comments about my hair. So because of that, it really prompted me to take control over my hair. I've never been the type of person to go to the salon a lot of times in a year. I think the most I've ever gone is maybe 2 to 3 times a year, and now it's standard that I go once a year. So last year I went once, this year I've not been at all, and I only see myself going at the end of the year when I get my surprise. But other than that, I don't see myself going often. It's important to learn to deal with your own hair, just so that in case something happens, you at least are equipped with the tools to manage your hair. The next one is that you don't want to pressure your hair to look a certain way. That's where a lot of money and time can come in. Because if you're trying to press your hair to look slick, or with everything with the baby hairs, everything with, you know, a certain look and style, and I'm not trying to say don't try new styles, it's your hair, enjoy your hair, but also don't pressure it to look like something that it's not meant to look like. I've accepted the state of my hair, how it looks, the length, the curls, the texture, everything about it. So I'm able to work through it, and I don't feel pressured to see other people's hair that either it's like straight hair or a certain type of curl pattern or even a certain type of length. I don't pressure my hair to always look long. So for example, I've embraced the shrinkage. Right now my hair it's about mid-back, if not like more. I don't do like a lot of lane checks, so I can't tell you exactly where it is. Maybe once I get my silk press later this year, I would, you know, do a length check on camera. But other than that, I don't pressure my hair to show like all my length, so I don't blow dry my hair all the time. I've accepted who I am and what my hair looks like, and I'm happy in it. And I know sometimes people doing that, it doesn't mean they're not, but make sure that you examine why you want your hair to look a certain way, why you want your hair to be presented as such. We all want to look nice. I'm not talking about it looking nice, being clean and stuff like that. I'm talking about way beyond that. Find out, why am I doing this? And if it's something that even you don't feel too comfortable with, you may want to assess it and make some changes. But it's important to make sure that you are presenting your hair in a nice, comfortable way that is great for your hair, that saves time and saves money. And the last but absolutely not the least is to just enjoy your hair. Like I said, don't be too stressed about it. If you're doing all that stressing and everything, trying every new thing, every hack, every trick in the book, what's gonna happen is that you're just putting more stress on your hair and you're limiting what it can do. So make sure that you just find out what works for you and stick to it and let your hair grow and thrive. That's exactly what I have done over these past 5 years. I have just done what works for me. I've listened to people, I watch YouTube videos, I watch other people do their hair because I love to see people do their hair. But it doesn't mean everything is for me, and I know that, and I'm okay with that because everybody's hair is different. Everybody's journey is different, and it is important that I stick to what works for me and you stick to what works for you. So make sure that you find that out. Try different things before you find out, because I know people say all of this and then it's like, well, how do I know what works for me? Try them. Try some cornrows, try some mini braids, mini twists, flat twists, 3-strand twists, whichever it is. Try them all and figure out, okay, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. And let's stick to that. But with that, I'm bringing this video to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell because I post 2 videos a week. And let me know in the comment section, do you think you spend way too much money on your hair care, or do you feel like being a natural is expensive or inexpensive? I look forward to reading. I love all the feedback, and I try my best to respond to every single comment. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.